For many people, beginning their adventures in metal detecting starts right here with the Minelab Xterra 305. The Xterra 305 is lightweight, easy to use with audio and visual ID and 12-point discrimination. The Xterra 305 lets you choose what targets you want to dig. The Xterra 305 is part of the Minelab Adventure series, features the family pack, which includes 2 lower shafts, the standard length and the more kid-friendly shorter shaft, making the Xterra 305 the perfect choice for everyone in the family to begin their adventures. I'll show you how to set up the Xterra 305 and get out detecting, but first, let's take a look at the control panel. This is the power button. It turns the Xterra 305 on and off. The pattern button scrolls through the different discrimination patterns. The Xterra 305 has 2 preset discrimination patterns, as well as an all-metal pattern that doesn't reject or discriminate any metal. The Accept Reject button is used to accept or reject certain targets as the Xterra 305 detects them, by turning on or off individual discrimination segments in the display. The All Metal button toggles between the current discrimination pattern and the All Metal pattern. All Metal means that the 305 will detect all metals, regardless of what they are. The Ground Balance button activates the ground balance function. This is used to adjust the detector to compensate for mineralizations and different types of soil. The Menu button is used to enter the main menu at any time while the detector is turned on. The Menu button is also used to scroll through all the settings of the Xterra 305. The Pinpoint Detect button has 2 functions. It turns the pinpoint function on and off, and the button is also used to exit out of the main menu and back to the main detecting mode. The plus and minus buttons adjust the settings in the menu and also scrolls left and right through the discrimination segments on the LCD screen. Now that you're familiar with the control panel, let's use the Quick Start Guide to get you up and detecting right away. First, we're going to turn your new Xterra 305 on by using the power button. Now, we're going to choose a discrimination pattern. If you're new to detecting, we always recommend that you start out in pattern 1. You'll see the 1 or the 2 on the left-hand side of the screen. Again, as you're new to detecting, let's start out in pattern 1. Now, we go through and we set our sensitivity and our volume. Now, from the factory preset, your sensitivity is already set at 6. Now, we're going to match this to the ground just a little bit better by holding the coil off the ground just a little bit and running our sensitivity up until there's just a little bit of instability. And then we're going to back off just a little bit. The factory preset was just perfect. Now, we'll go into our menu again and we'll go over to the volume section. Volume, we always recommend you turn it all the way up. One of the unique features of the Xterra detectors is that when you plug in a set of headphones, the volume automatically lowers to a comfortable level, and then you can make adjustments from there. Now let's noise cancel the Xterra 305. Using the menu button, we're going to pick the noise cancel icon, and noise canceling is used to lessen or eliminate electromagnetic interference. Noises like from other detectors or any other things in the environment. Holding the coil still, you'll use the plus and minus buttons to pick the quietest channel. Where we are, the quietest channel seems to be 0. From this point, all we have left to do is ground balance. So press the Pinpoint Detect button to return to the main menu. Hold the machine about 3 or 4 inches off the ground and press the ground balance button. Now, as you pump the machine up and down, you'll use the plus and minus buttons to change the pitch of the detector, listening to where it changes from a high tone to a low tone, or to where the detector has the same tone going up and going down. Right there, that's perfect ground balance. Then you press your Pinpoint Detect button. That's it. That's all there is to setting up your Xterra 305 to start your adventures.